Okay, an update on my stalker. But before we get into that, if you're looking for peculiar occurrences, I have moved that series to its own channel. I'm in the midst of getting it all unlisted over here, so y'all won't be able to watch it over here anymore. If you want to see it, go over to the new Peculiar Occurrences channel. I've been working on all kinds of new content for that channel. I'm re-releasing all the old content over there, so if you like peculiar and strange subjects, go and subscribe to that channel. Link is in my description box, and I'll try to remember to put it in the pinned comment as well. You can also get to it from my main channel page. But yeah, what you're here to hear about, my stalker. If you guys have been with me for a long time, you may remember last year or so I had started putting out videos about how I had some sort of stalker or peeping Tom. I was calling him a stalker, and that we had had several encounters with this individual but could never catch him on camera. We could never actually catch him because he was so fast and he would run off. I had seen him at one point during the day. He tried to come in my house. We think he heard the TV and took off. My husband had left, so we think he thought we were gone. We don't know if he was trying to rob us or what, but me and one of my kids had both seen this. I tried to get it on video. There's actually a whole vlog surrounding that one. Somebody just opened my door. I don't know if y'all seen that when I walked towards the door, but it was open. Did you hear the door open?
Yes.
Somebody just opened that door.
Yeah. Did you see him?
I didn't see anyone, no. Well, the last time he showed up, I never made a video about it, but it was last summer, and he showed up at my kids' room, and the little girl that I was trying to get custody of ended up seeing him and screaming at the top of her lungs, and then I hear my stepson yell, "Hey, get away from my sister's window!" There's a few curse words in there. He was pretty mad, which he's a teenager, so he don't usually talk like that, but he was ready to go after this guy. And me and my husband jump up. We realize immediately what's going on, so we run out the door. My husband runs out the door. My son tries to go with him. My husband makes him go back inside, tells him to go and protect us, and by the time he gets out there, the dude is gone. Hold on, I actually still have it. This is all my husband found outside my daughter's window. I don't have it anymore, but this isn't the first time we had found a bucket. But outside near my window, we had found a round bucket right after we had seen him. This time we found this bucket. I don't know if he was using it to stand on, sit on, what. But that's all we could find of him. So my husband takes a big old bat and starts walking the neighborhood looking for this guy. We thought that perhaps my husband doing that had ran him off, but I was recently talking on Facebook with a good friend of mine, a girl named Renee, and she told me something that I was not aware of. That apparently, around the same time, because this was during the summer, a man named James Bradley Josie the Third, or Jose the Third, might be Jose, Josey the Third, who's 28 years old, was arrested for violating a sex offenders registry for being a peeping Tom. That he had gone all around my neighborhood, like my area, peeping in on women. And this guy apparently literally lived like near my neighborhood. There's some woods, and if you go through the woods, there's a set of apartments, and he literally lived in those apartments. And the direction I always seen him run, he could have ran straight down to those woods. But right here's where it happened, and then when I looked out, I seen him run down there and go around the side of that trailer right there. He never went to the entrance of our neighborhood, because my neighborhood it's got a fence around it. There's only one way in, one way out by car. But if you're on foot, you could easily jump the fence and go through the woods. And he always took off that way when I seen him. So, and the picture of him, I'm going to throw a picture up of him. It looks like the guy that I seen. I mean, yes, it was dark, but this guy looks a lot like the guy that I had seen. Usually we have that window open with the fan in it because we only have a small air conditioning unit, and it doesn't really provide air for the whole house. So we put a fan in this window, and we'd had the fan in the window all day because it wasn't raining, but the fan was turned off. Well, my husband was sitting on the bed next to the wall there, next to a wall, and he heard somebody walking through the grass. He heard footsteps. He pops his head over to right here, and he sees a man's face in the window. I made straight eye contact with him, and it was a white guy with a lot of facial hair wearing a white shirt, and this guy just like bolted. And he was apparently arrested around the last time he had come over here, and he hasn't gotten out of jail since. So I really think that this was the stalker. I think this was the guy. He lived down the road from me. Everything matches up. He looks like the guy that I seen. So hopefully this whole thing is over. Hopefully he doesn't get out of jail and start coming back. Let's keep our fingers crossed. But I thought it was very interesting when I found this out, and I thought that those of you that have been following me for a good long time and remember those videos, but because I was really freaked out. Like, I think in one of the videos I was so upset I cried. I don't remember, but the one I really do remember, it started out as a vlog. Like, it was back when I was vlogging a lot with my family, and I was actually vlogging that day, and my husband and a few of my kids had left, and I'd stayed here with a few of the other kids, and I had actually just finished vlogging. I wasn't going to vlog again until my husband got back, and I was about to take the battery out of my camera. I had just flipped it off, and the door opened, and so I flipped on that camera and tried to get him on camera, because the police told me there was really nothing they could do unless I had some sort of proof. I knew exactly what he looked like and stuff like that. So I really wanted to get this guy on camera. But yeah, so I have those videos if anybody hasn't seen it and wants to go see it. So I am actually very relieved, because I really think this was the guy, and he's in jail and he's not out. He's not gotten out. Hopefully he won't get out for a while. I kind of feel like justice was served. I kind of feel like I can sort of breathe again and not worry about all of that. So yeah, I just want to update you guys on this. And again, if you like peculiar subjects, go over and subscribe to my new channel, and I will catch you guys next time. Love you. Peace. Oh, like, share, and subscribe to this too. Yeah.
Are you listening? Damn. Yeah.